Fox 12, your home for the Rose Festival, is proud to present the Fred Meyer Jr. Parade, live from Northeast Portland. Here is your host, Nora Hart.
Good afternoon to you and welcome to the 2025 Fred Meyer Jr. Parade. I'm your host, Nora Hart. Very excited to be here today. We have lots of fun, so let's get right on out there to the parade route in Portland's Hollywood district, where a lot of people have been gathering for this beautiful annual event. And look at that, it's Fred Bear getting ready to cut the ribbon. So without further ado, the Junior Parade.
3, 2, 1!
What that means, Fred Bear has cut the ribbon, and that means the parade is officially underway. So much excitement out there in Northeast Portland. And what a perfect day for it too. Nice and cool. In the past, we've had some really hot parade days, so this is really, really nice. So of course, Fred Meyer is a title sponsor of the Junior Parade. So what you're looking at right now are some employees of Fred Meyer. And Fred Meyer is proud to be the title sponsor for over 100 years. They've been serving the Portland community with groceries and more, so you're seeing a lot of Fred Meyer workers out there with their families today. That's the beauty of the Junior Parade. You're gonna see a lot of little faces out there. It's all about the kids today. So much fun, folks gathering there along the side of the road, getting that front row seat. And the weather's cooperating too. We have Portland police out there, of course, as well. They always lead the parade every year to really kick things off. Here's another perspective where you can see people gathered on the sidewalks. You're going to see a lot of wagons out there that have been decked out, turned into floats. You'll see some bicycles, scooters, pretty much anything with wheels that a kid can ride on. They're going to decorate it and bring it out there to be part of the parade. That's also what's fun about this, is that really anyone can join in. Also want to mention that Fred Meyer is dedicated to reaching zero hunger, zero waste in our communities, and one way they've been doing that is through their grocery rescue program. So Fred Meyer, if you didn't know this, they partner with the Oregon Food Bank as well as the Sunshine Division and a lot of other nonprofits to provide equitable access to fresh and healthy food every day. Of course, you've probably heard on our air the Fox 12 Hunger Free Project. We've partnered up with Fred Meyer in the past as well to serve this initiative. So they're doing some great work in the community. Again, Fred Meyer would like to thank its associates and customers for over 100 years of wonderful, rich history here in the Portland metro area. And that's what you're looking at still right now. Fred Meyer employees marching and associates there with their families. And they came from all over Oregon and Washington to be here today for the Junior Parade. The Junior Parade is always a highlight of the Portland Rose Festival. Again, all about the kids. And the Rose Fest, if you didn't know, it's put on by a nonprofit. There's a board of 65 directors there. They do work throughout the community all year long. And the Rose Festival has been around for more than 119 years, all thanks to Portlanders who've supported them with their volunteer time and their generous gifts. That's what makes all of this possible. And there's Fred Bear. Did you know Fred Meyer has a mascot? Well, if you didn't, you do now, and there he is, adorable Fred Bear, riding in a convertible with his little red bow, looking cute. Just moments ago, you saw him cut the ribbon to start today's parade. So have a good ride there, Fred. It's nice. You're definitely not going to get sunburned out there today with the cloud cover. And thankfully, the rain stopped. Perfect parade weather. And now we have some members of the Fred Meyer team. That is Chelsea Cubero riding in that convertible there with her daughters. She's a part of the Fred Meyer executive team. Oh, and you can hear them coming. That is also an exciting part of the parade. We have a lot of marching bands today, and this is the Durham Escola de Samba Band. Lots of kiddos there. So Durham Escola de Samba is no stranger to the junior parade. They've been marching in the parade every year since 2016, so they know what they're doing out there. All Durham Elementary School 5th graders learn samba, drumming, and culture from their music teacher, Mark Silverman. Some clowns, just like I promised, the Rose Festival Clowns. They're the ambassadors of whimsy for the Portland Rose Festival. At every Rose Fest event, you will find these ordinary folks turned extraordinary entertainers, bringing their special brand of love and laughter to the world. And that right there is Angel Ocasio, the Rose Festival's artistic director and resident clown prince. You'll see him every year featured in Rose Festival events, and of course that includes the junior parade. No shortage of fun here during the junior parade. Imagine how fun that would be for that little one up there on that float, getting to see everyone from that perspective. All smiles up there. What a great time. Next up, we have the Mountain Peaks Therapy Llamas and Alpacas. They're celebrating 19 years of llama-assisted interactions. Mountain Peak Therapy Llamas and Alpacas is an all-volunteer nonprofit, and they continue to expand their legacy from, as you probably remember, Rojo. The Llamas started this in 2007 with them. Kids and animals, you never know what you're going to see out here. Next up, we have Providence Center for Medically Fragile Children. So we want to give them a warm welcome this afternoon. They're the Pacific Northwest's only nursing facility for kids and teens with medically complex needs. So they're out there celebrating as well, demonstrating their strength and spirit and all the love around them today. Wonderful to see them out here too. Next up, we have Shriners Children's Hospital. And this hospital changes lives every day through state-of-the-art pediatric orthopedic care. So from sports injuries and fractures to complex conditions that affect children's bones and muscles, all specialized care under one roof in a family-oriented environment. So today you're seeing patients and their families as well as hospital staff out there. They've decorated their adaptive bikes and wheelchairs and wagons, all to celebrate today at the Junior Parade. Next up is Roseway Hide Stomp and Shake, student-created club. Let's listen into them. Yeah, middle schoolers created that after-school club in 2023. Very cool. Up next, Jeremy Emerson. This is the Rose Festival president, riding in a convertible there. Very fun, along with his daughter Lainey and parents Sam and Lynette and Emerson. So welcome to the Junior Parade. And he's always loved the Rose Festival, dating back to the 90s. He's been all in since 2016 as a volunteer and a board member. He brings his passion for events to the Rose Festival as a way to give back to the city he loves. So you can tell Jeremy is all smiles there, celebrating the Junior Parade today. Let's listen into Happy Valley Middle School now. We have the Rose Festival court right now. Look at the princesses. It's been so fun featuring these 15 young women on our air too. There they are. They're proudly representing their high schools from all around the Portland metro area, ambassadors to the Rose Festival. And here they come marching, the North Hillsborough Youth Marching Band. Let's listen to them. Next, we have the Filipino American Northwest Association. Lots of different groups out here today. Lots of sights and sounds, but everyone, the common thread is everyone's happy to be here and showcase what their group or their organization has been offering to the community. And again, you'll see people of all ages and backgrounds out here, which is wonderful, all coming together. But the stars of the show today, for sure, the kids. And we have the Filipino American Youth Auxiliary there. Look at that beautiful float and those beautiful young ladies in their dresses. You can tell they took a long time to make that nice float out there showcased for the Junior Parade. So they represent the Filipino youth community in the Portland area, and their participation builds the experience needed to be future community leaders while supporting events that promote Filipino culture within the Pacific Northwest. All members of the Filipino American Youth Auxiliary. Just darling. Next up, we have the King School Drill Team coming to you from Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School in Northeast Portland. This drill team is a group of girls and boys who've taken part in the parade since 2014. And they practice twice a week to perfect their moves. So let's take a look. Okay, up next we have Rosie Lenega. This is the Grand Marshal for the Junior Parade and also Oregon's Kid Governor. Very impressive title, very impressive resume already. So she ran and won on her platform about taking on climate change. Rosie is encouraging Oregon's kids to join her three-point plan of action. It's called ACT. So you can act in your home and in your community and find ways to reduce your carbon footprint. You can work in the classroom and bring people together to find climate solutions. And you can take the time to share your knowledge and spread awareness about climate change. Very cool program. The Kid Governor program is run by the Secretary of State's office, and it teaches fifth graders across the state about government, elections, and the power of their voice. We have Cairo's PDX Sun School drill team. Yeah, this team comprised of first through fifth graders has worked very hard to obtain their uniforms that they're showing off for you today. So let's take a look at their moves this afternoon. Nice work by the Cairo's PDX Sun School drill team. Nice to see them out there. So we're entering into the next section of our parade. This is called Empowering Kids, and it's presented by Pacific Power. You can see the clowns are leading the way. Pacific Power is committed to powering its service district with sustainable and reliable energy and supporting partnerships to strengthen our area's economic and clean energy future. So you're looking at now a Pacific Power bucket truck. Very fun. That's always a favorite of the kids when those large trucks come through. Is the Greenway Elementary School Band. It's actually the first year for the Dude Be Nice Band, made up of fifth graders at Greenway Elementary. Every year they like to celebrate Dude Be Nice Week by seeking out ways to be kind to others and highlight nice people in their lives. Snazzy, look at those Home Depot buckets serving as drums. Very cool. Let's listen in. We have kids from the Cedarwood Waldorf School The circus is always in town for them, and today they're bringing it to the streets. These kids are showing off the skills they've been working on for 6 years now. So their clowning skills, walking on stilts like that would not be easy, but they're making it look easy. Cedarwood Waldorf School brings education to life and strives to instill a love of learning, and the curriculum weaves together arts, academics, and movement for developing children. They nurture spirituality and cultivate the ability to think imaginatively and inspire kids to seek the truth. Do I see roller skates? Yes, I do. Like I told you, anything on wheels, they'll be out there decked out. We're here for it. Right now, you're looking at Daybreak Middle School Band. They recently performed at the Hazeldale Parade of Bands and Loyalty Day Parades in Long Beach, Washington. Let's listen in. Next up, we have St. John the Apostle School. This Catholic school was founded in 1844 and is located in the heart of Oregon City. The school promotes academic excellence and provides a safe and loving and nurturing environment for kids. It's accredited by the Western Catholic Educational Association and has been named an Oregon Green School. This is their 7th time appearing in the Junior Parade. Nice to see them out here today. We have Dragon Theater next. This group knows how to have fun, that's for sure. Puppets and Princesses are Portland's #1 kids entertainment company. For 25 years, they've been bringing joy to families around the Northwest with their costumed characters, their puppet shows, their animal balloons, and everything you can think of in between. So let's see, what do we got here? We have a mermaid riding in a beautiful car. That looks like a fairy godmother. And I spy Batman walking the parade route during the Junior Parade. And Spider-Man. Ooh, now let's take a listen to Westland Wilsonville Middle School Band. Next up, we have the Filipino American Association of Portland and Vicinity. Welcome, as well as the Vicinity Youth Auxiliary. A nice showing there this afternoon. It's a celebration of culture and music this afternoon, and of course kids on the parade route there in the Hollywood district of Northeast Portland. Next up, we have Frontier Middle School. The band and drill team has taken part in the junior parade since the opening of the school back in the 90s. They're located in East Vancouver. Really impressive, 150 kids between 6th and 8th grade with their concert bands, their pep band, jazz band, and of course their marching band. Next up, the Finch Academy. This is a preschool, so you're going to see some very little ones out there marching. At Finch, kids learn about the wonders of life through play involving science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, otherwise known as STEAM. Look at that set of wheels. Very impressive. Aww. The kids always have fun combining their STEAM topics with phonics in this innovative program. They're some bright young minds. We have the Melodious Melodicas. A fun handheld piano-style keyboard. That's a melodica, if you didn't know. Blow through it to make a sound. You can see that gentleman holding one there. It sort of sounds like the cross between a harmonica and an accordion, they say. Next up, Brown Middle School out there, showcasing their marching band. Looking good out there. Inspiring Kids section. And of course, we have some more clowns to kick off this section. Today is all about kids and inspiring them, and them, of course, inspiring us, which they absolutely are doing today on the parade route. No shortage of clowns today. Okay, next up, the Royal Rosarians here. White suits there, the Royal Rosarians, and their hats. And of course, you'll see some rose symbols there for the Rose Festival. They're all very plugged in with events throughout the year involving the Rose Festival. And there's Amy Arrowsmith, the Royal Rosarian Prime Minister, riding in style this afternoon in the back of a convertible. Very snazzy. Multma Learning Academy, they're joining us this afternoon. Bright young minds marching in today's parade. Marching band without some Louie Louie, right? Very good. What a fun way, too, to wrap up the school year for all these kids. You know, they look forward to this parade all year, and now they kind of get to show off their skills. So fun. This is Mount Tabor Middle School with the Marching Eagles there. We're seeing some costumes and characters. Soccer balls, you know what that means. That's Rose City futsal. Several kiddos of all different ages out there, right from the Hollywood district in Northeast Portland. So Rose City Futsal is an indoor soccer facility that provides avenues for all walks of life, ages, and abilities of play. They're, of course, all about soccer. It has to be kind of tricky out there to be dribbling that ball in the middle of the parade. And you're looking at the Muse Band here in their teal uniforms, looking good. Up next in orange, we have Pear Oregon out here on the parade route. Looking good in their matching orange shirts. They're making sure the audience is excited and ready to go. Again, I just have to know how nice it is. People aren't having to worry about getting sun-scorched day out there. We get a little bit of a break from the heat with the clouds and the cooler day. People can be out there along the parade route. And again, in years past, I remember it's been toasty out there. So this is really refreshing and nice that the kids don't have to worry about that. We have the Kelly Cadets. Here they are, spinning and doing their thing. Okay, we are in the Celebrating Kids section. Of course, we have clowns kind of breaking up each section for us. It's so fun. So coming up next, we have Mayor Harry Lane from Rose Festival Living History. A junior parade favorite, the man known as the father of the Rose Festival, Mayor Harry Lane has helped get the Rose Fest started by donating $130 of his own money. That was way back in 1905. So he's riding in a Ford Model T from 1919. Isn't that cool? This was provided by retailer John Helmer Haberdasher on Broadway and Salmon, which, by the way, has been operating there since 1927. So a long history there as well. Yeah, maybe the snazziest ride we've seen today. We've seen a lot of convertibles, but come on, a Model T like that? Next up, we have Da Vinci Arts Middle School. 60 of them out there today. All right, you know what this means. Cookies. No, I'm just kidding. Well, they are the Girl Scouts. You should recognize their banner and their vests out there. The Girl Scouts of Oregon and Southwest Washington. They're bringing their dreams of life and work together to build a better world. So you'll see their adult volunteers there and mentors, and of course the Scouts themselves. They have a fun time learning new skills. They get to earn badges and help the community, and of course build lifelong friendships, which is so special. If you're interested in joining or volunteering, you can go to girlscouts.org today. Loving the hats with the Girl Scouts there and their float. Looks like a little campsite for the fire pit and an owl. That's so cute. Next up, City Pep. They're also known as RCP. Portland metro area all-girl level 1 youth dance, step, and pep academy. So they're going to showcase their skills, and that includes pep, chant, and acrobatics. So keep an eye out for some of their advanced moves. Give a warm welcome now to Heidi Stoudemire, representing the Hollywood Boosters Business Association. That's the oldest business district in Portland. Very cool. So they work to develop the district economically and socially. They've also worked closely with the Portland Rose Festival every year, and they help actually produce the junior parade. So they help with a little look behind the scenes. Now you're looking at Ockley Green Middle School. Wraps up there, we have the Kohley Coyotes, a group of friends who live in the Kohley neighborhood where coyotes have made their homes in a variety of habitats, including neighboring backyards. So they're embracing the coyotes. They've had several coyote sightings, even at the bus stop, they say, in the mornings. Next up, Pleasant Valley Middle School marching band. We have the Patriots out there today looking slick with their flags and their outfits. have Linda Spalding. She's the parade chair. Also riding fancy this afternoon in a beautiful Ford Mustang convertible. Look at that. I always love listening to these marching bands too, because you get the whole spectrum of music. Of course, you got your Louie Louie, but already out here we've heard like Michael Jackson and Katy Perry and a lot of music in between. It's always a lot of fun, the variety out here. Okay, up next we have Mexican ballet Papalato. So they're sharing authentic Mexican culture and folkloric dance of Mexico since 2003. So they're dancing to traditional music and authentic costumes out there. They're no strangers to the Rose Festival. They take part in the Junior Parade, also the Grand Floral Parade. They're also considered culture keepers by the Oregon Folklife Network and the University of Oregon. Ballet looking great out there. Again, I just have to say I'm thankful on their behalf that the weather is not super hot. They look amazing in their costumes out there, but that would be no fun if it was super hot outside. So this is just perfect parade weather. Know this, the Junior Parade, of course, is famous for welcoming all kinds of kids from all backgrounds, kids that range from, being in strollers like we've seen, or even held in, little baby Bjorns and carriers by their parents, all the way up through high school. So it's really great to see kids of all ages take part in this. And they were able to come early today. They could bring their wagons like you're seeing here, or their bikes or scooters, or whatever they want to ride on. Like I said, we even saw some roller skates earlier today. And there's a decoration station that's sponsored by Visit Seaside that's out there. And those kids can decorate their wagons and turn their little rides into floats. So just know that for the future, if you have a little one interested, they can take part. Up next, we have Beverly Clearary School from Northeast Portland. They're named after the award-winning children's author, of course. If you didn't know this, author Beverly Clearary grew up in Portland and attended this very special school in the 1920s. So it's K through 8th. 600 kids take part in several different activities, including sports and scouting, the famous Oregon Battle of the Books, lots of clubs and theaters and more. Yeah, if you're not seeing kids in the parade, they're on the side of the parade everywhere you look, enjoying, some of them watching their siblings. Next up, we have Cultural Care Opair. The au pairs with these kids come from several different countries under a U.S. Department of State cultural exchange program. So it's really mutually beneficial for both the kids and the au pairs who get to learn about each other's cultures. How it works is the au pairs stay for a year or two with their host families before then returning to their home country. But they help out, they help take care of the kids, they get to know the kiddos. How cool though for them to come here and get a taste of what America is and stay here in Portland and then take part in a beloved tradition that we have like this. Happy to have them here. Woodlight Falcons marching band. Here they come. Let's give them a listen. Broadway Medical Clinic, here they come. Broadway Medical Clinic has been a part of Portland's Hollywood District since 1937, providing care to families for generations. This year they're making waves with their yellow submarine theme, just in case you didn't pick up on that. A little Beatles reference, they're navigating the depths. Broadway Medical dives deep to provide high-quality personalized health care for every patient. We have the Dunaway Dragon Drummers, as you heard. Very impressive. And then moving on, the German International School of Portland, right behind them. They're the only independent IB school in Oregon offering multiple language tracks from preschool all the way through middle school. So from students as young as 2 all the way through middle school, they're immersed in German in a small class setting. Want to point out there those Ace hardware buckets that are turned over and turned into drums. Very clever there. Those are the Dunaway Dragon Drummers. So they're made up of 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students from Dunaway Elementary School. That's in Southeast Portland. So just using their buckets, their sticks, and their unstoppable spirit, these young percussionists, they love transforming everyday items into musical experiences. So that is creative. Very, very impressive. There's the German International School, as we mentioned. And again, if you have a little one who wants to take part in the junior parade, maybe next year, remember, you can show up the day of the parade. You don't have to make big reservations. The Rose Festival says they can show up. In fact, they can go to the starting point at Northeast 52nd and Sandy. The Jackson Middle School Marching Band. Kristen Brown has been leading the band for 11 years at Jackson. The kids you're looking at received outstanding marks in the Emerald City Band Festival in Seattle this year, by the way. Let's listen in. Oh, they're adorable. This group was established in 2015, and their mission is to develop and uplift young athletes. Looks like they're doing that out there. Next up, we have U.S. World-Class Taekwondo Hollywood. This is the Family Martial Arts Center. Very impressive seeing these little ones out there. Nice form. Good one. They're showing you their front snap kicks, kicking those paddles. Happy for the mascots, happy for the kids in those full Taekwondo uniforms and those doboks that they're not out there in the heat today. So they can practice their martial arts in the cool temperatures. Conestoga Middle School Marching Band, sounding great out there. Under the direction of Mr. Jeremy Kane. 175 students out there in this band. You're looking at Park Lane Elementary Kindergarten. Adorable. So they're made up of 3 kindergarten classes from Park Lane Elementary School. Park Lane, by the way, is one of 6 elementary schools in Centennial School District in Southeast Portland. So welcome those cute little ones out there on the parade route today. So happy to have them. Again, that was the Conestoga Marching Band, sounding great out there. And little ones from Park Lane School. A reminder, too, the Rose Festival is in full swing. Rose City Park Elementary School, home to the Vietnamese dual language immersion program. They have a historical connection to the junior parade, so they're behind the Park Lane School right there. They're actually the originating school of this parade. We're talking about Rose City Park Elementary School, and they're proud to be joining us today. We'd like to thank them for being a part of the nation's oldest and largest children's parade. We have SEI Enhancement Inc. This is an elite dance team. And they're out here showing off their skills this afternoon for the junior parade. We're happy to have them. And there's Rose City Park Elementary. Look at those little ones holding that big banner. They're adorable. Happy to have them here, and a reminder, there's lots going on. Of course, this is the 2025 Junior Parade, but the Grand Floral Parade is coming up this weekend. You have City Fair. That's down at the waterfront. Always lots of fun. That's Portland Chinese lessons right there that you're seeing go by. This is the 4th time this group has been at the Junior Parade. They're dressed as Chinese zodiac animals this year, so you saw them twirling those wands, providing a little extra zing. As we take a look there, also want to remind you that this is Fleet Week, so there's a lot happening this weekend. Ships from the United States Navy, the Coast Guard, the Royal Canadian Navy, all arriving for Fleet Week. You probably saw that in Fox 12's coverage just yesterday. We're covering that heavily this week, but it lasts through Sunday. It's always a big draw to the waterfront down there, the seawall. If you'd like to learn more about Fleet Week or how to tour any of those ships, just go to the Fleet Week page on the Rose Festival website. That's rosefestival.org. If you'd like to see our coverage of Fleet Week, and that includes some behind-the-scenes tours of those ships, just go to the Fox 12 app or kptv.com. Danza Azteca, Oatley. Nice to see them out here. Aztec dances performed by elementary and middle school kids. This cultural group teaches and shares ritual Aztec dances from pre-Hispanic Mexico. Oatley is dance, art, tradition, community, and culture. They were established in Woodburn just over 2 years ago. We're happy to have them, kids and young adults, joining us here today for the Danza Azteca Oatley. St. Rose now, looking good out there. Sharing the message of love this afternoon on the Junior Parade route in Northeast Portland. St. Rose School. Next we have the Liberty Lions, Liberty Middle School Marching Band. Let's listen into them. Look at these little ones. This is the Princess Tiana group. Looking lovely ladies, all decked out for the Junior Parade and waving to their adoring fans on this side of the parade route. And you're looking at the last entry here for the 2025 Junior Parade, the Hollywood Soccer Club. This club has provided fun and accessible soccer for kids from kindergarten all the way through middle school for over 30 years now. The organization is an all-volunteer group, and they play in a league with other local clubs. You can find out more at hollywoodsoccerclub.org. And you're watching the end there of the 2025 Fred Meyer Junior Parade. We do want to remind you before we let you go that this Saturday morning, June 7th, is the Rose Festival's big parade, the beloved Grand Floral Parade. So we invite you to either come down and watch the parade along its 2-mile route in downtown Portland, or if you'd like to watch it at home, we've got you covered. Tune in to Fox 12 Live. You'll see Kimberly Moss, Andy Carson, Tony Martinez, live here on Fox 12. We thank you so much for joining us and tuning in. We'll see you for the 4 o'clock news on Fox 12.